Welcome.
We're gonna do all the side quests in this playthrough. I'm not gonna go out of my way to do every single unique enemy, because I already did every single unique enemy in my first playthrough, and figuring out exactly which unique enemies I haven't killed and all that will be a little tedious, so that we're not gonna worry about. But I'm still gonna get all the side quests done, and we'll have that get finished. And we're gonna beat all 5 of the super bosses again. Alley-oop. Nope. Not that way. Can't jump that. Oh, here we go. Now you have a side quest.
Welcome.
Welcome indeed. Your door is broken. Allow me to fix this door. Yeah, right there's an affinity up for the person who was asking about affinity earlier. Every time you talk to someone with an exclamation mark, whether you're picking up... Oh, I need 3 more filaments, dang it. Whether you're accepting a side quest or turning in a side quest, you get an affinity boost. Sometimes even 2 affinity boosts, like right there. We just got 2 affinity boosts off of that one conversation. So that's it's the person up there, I think. Already got them on the affinity chart. Do you have a name? No, you don't. What is this? Needed an active party. Charla and Fiora at night. We will worry about that heart-to-heart later. I'm also probably going to do all the heart-to-hearts. Because I think there are only like, what, 40, maybe 50 heart-to-hearts in the game, and we've already done, like, at least 10 to 20 of them. So, I would not mind getting all the heart-to-hearts done again. Hello, Lenata. I'm ready to do more cutscenes.
So, are you Mech-Hom?
In one sense we are, and in another we are not. It is a fact that the weapons you call the Mech-Hom were created by our civilization. However, we were born from the Mechonis. By your understanding, it would be correct to say that we are the same as Mech-Hom.
A form of mechanical life born of the Mechonis. Is that correct?
From our perspective, you are forms of organic life born of the Bionis.
That's not really from your perspective. That's also from our perspective as well.
Life born of the Mechonis. So there is life here, just like on Bionis.
Explain to us why you invaded our world. What did we ever do to you?
I understand your feelings, but please, there is much yet to tell you.
Dunban, please hear her out.
But...
These Machina, they're good people.
Fiora?
You do not look fully functional.
Ever since she was given this body, she hasn't been feeling too good. But we honestly don't know what to do.
Do you mean to tell me you are not Machina? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I'm okay. Really.
Did you really need to be told? Like, look at her. She's very Homs looking for a Machina.
Nonsense. I am a doctor. Do not worry. I specialize in people in your situation.
You specialize in people who are turned from Homs into, like, Mecha-Homs. However, upon seeing Fiora, you couldn't tell that she was a Mecha-Homs and not a Machina? I find this hard to believe. I'd like to question your doctorate. Like, who was your teacher? Where did you go to school?
Just as I thought. You were transformed into a face unit. You are experiencing a functional breakdown in multiple locations. I will take her to my laboratory. The Chief will answer your questions. He is waiting for you in Junks.
For us?
We will speak later.
Shulk, I'm...
Fiora.
Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on her.
Thanks.
Alright, well. It's time, boys. Anyone seen Cass's poll on the YouTube community? There's not a new one. I've only done one poll on YouTube, like, 2 weeks ago or something. You gonna do the time trials? Probably not, because we already did all of the time trials in the first playthrough. I don't really see the point in redoing them again.
Huh. He's massive.
I get a kick out of seeing people's faces every time.
We were told that you were waiting for us.
That's right. I've been waiting a long time. Waiting for you to accept my request.
Request?
But first, let me ask. The sword the young man is holding. Is that the Monado?
It is.
And the destruction of the fortress on the sword. Was that your lot's doing?
Yes. Although unfortunately we were unable to stop Egil.
Egil?
Do you know him? He claims to be the leader of Mecha-Homs.
This Egil that you fought is one of our people. He's my son.
Your son?
Actually, my request is about him as well.
Ah.
I want you to kill Egil.
Alright, really serious stuff going down here. Let's save ye olden game. We're in Chapter 13, apparently, and Chapter 17 appears to be the end of the game, so, you know. I never rank this game based on its, like, chapter setting and all that. Like, chapters mean nothing to me in this game. I always judge my distance through the game by what area I'm in.
Dearest Homs and Nopon representatives, my humble gratitude for accepting our invitation. I am Kallian Antiqua, Regent of the High Entia.
We all know who you are. You High Entia have kept yourselves safe, remaining spectators to our destruction. Why call upon us now?
As stated in my invitation, it is our intention to form an allied force from the peoples of Bionis, with which we will confront Mecha-Homs.
Look at you. One little scratch and you're already crying for help.
I cannot deny this. The attack did serve as the catalyst, but the fact remains that things have changed.
When we needed help at the Battle of Sword Valley, our cries were ignored. Give me one good reason why we should bother. Huh?
I understand your anger. Our selfishness was inexcusable. However, please hear what I have to say. Listen to why our stance has changed.
Stop talking if you like, but no promises we'll stick around to the end.
We High Entia were mistaken. We believed that if we were attacked by the Mechon, our power alone could repel them. But a brave group of young heroes showed us the error of our ways. When the Mechon descended upon Erith Sea, Shulk fought with a courage I have never seen. I was most surprised to see that this group was comprised of different races. Homs, Nopon, High Entia. Although different, they trusted one another as friends. As just one inhabitant of Bionis, I desired to... No, I felt compelled to become strong like them.
Their strength came from the Monado. Bravery only gets you so far in this world.
Then you will not join us?
Hold your horses, son. I said they didn't win with bravery alone, but they wouldn't have got far without it. All right. You can count on our help.
The Nopon will join too. The Hom-Hom and Bird people are friends of the Nopon. We will fight together.
Dixon, are you leaving?
Yeah. It's just I felt this sudden pain in the neck.
Is that your response?
Don't go jumping the gun there, Prince. I'll leave the colony's forces with old Atharon here. You can use them however you want. I've got somewhere I need to be.
Might I ask where?
A battle's more than just a head-on assault. The sooner you realize that, the better. I better go and remind Shulk and all.
So you know of their whereabouts?
I told you. I've got a pretty good idea.
Dixon,
Yeah?
if you should meet Shulk,
What?
I have something I want you to tell him.
You want us to kill your son? That is no small request.
There are hardly any of us Machina left on Mechonis. Back when the Bionis and the Mechonis were fighting, the Bionis almost completely wiped us out. I suppose the Bionis just didn't want us around. Lady Mayneth fought the Bionis for us. In the end, the two Titans wounded each other and entered a deep slumber.
Who was Lady Mayneth?
The creator of Mechonis. You could say that she is the Mechonis itself.
You talk like you saw all this. Ain't this all just an ancient myth?
I know I look young, but I'm actually quite old. I saw the whole thing with my own eyes.
You can't be serious.
The people of Mecha-Homs must have a longer lifespan. Just like we High Entia live far longer than Homs.
I get that. But he can't have lived that long.
But why do you want your son dead? From what you've told us, I would have thought you'd want us to destroy the Bionis rather than kill your own son.
Egil was a brilliant young man. Clever, strong, and kind to the less able. But he never forgave the Bionis for what it did, and he swore to take revenge.
So he wants to do to us what the Bionis did to the Machina.
Correct. Egil is trying to eradicate all innocent life on Bionis. He has to be stopped.
Didn't you ever try to stop him?
We tried once. A lot of people were killed.
I love this sentence, or these two sentences, this bit of dialogue. We tried, yeah. A lot of people died. Many people were murdered. That's the end of that, pretty much.
He's blinded by revenge. Even Lady Mayneth herself couldn't convince him to stop.
Where is Egil now?
Most likely the Mechonis capital. He's trying to restore its former glory all by himself.
I feel sorry for him.
Oi! What are you talking about? Did you forget what he did to us?
I haven't forgotten or forgiven. But Egil's clearly suffered a lot in his life. You don't feel any sympathy at all?
All I know is, this stinks. Who cares what he's been through?
Rhine.
I understand about Egil, but why us? You should be aware that Shulk's sword, the Monado, has the power to destroy Mechonis weaponry. It's said that it was once the sword of the Bionis. Doesn't the very sight of it make you quiver?
Zanza.
Huh?
Oh, just talking to myself. If you're gonna kill Egil, you'll need all of that sword's power. That's how strong Egil is. But enough talk. You must be tired. Take your time and think it over. Until the young lady's treatment is finished, feel free to spend time in our village.
She has done well to survive such injury.
What do you mean? Is she sick?
Since you seem to have knowledge of Homs medicine, I'll explain it like this. I'm afraid she's had several of her organs removed. Am I correct in assuming she was configured to operate inside a Mechon?
That's right.
She has been transformed into a Mechon's central nerve unit. Her blood can now circulate through a Mechon's components.
How?
I believe her immune system is now configured for compatibility with the Mechon. That's why her strength has depleted. But you can treat her, can't you? Please. Of course. Even as a Machina doctor, I cannot turn a blind eye to this butchery. With our equipment, she will regain her strength, but she will be stuck with this body. I cannot restore her flesh and blood Homs body.
That's okay. I don't want to be a burden to Shulk. I don't care if I have a machine body. Just make it so I can fight beside him.
Biora, leave it to me. If that is your wish, I'll do my best. I must implant a new circulation system for her immune functions. But we have one problem.
A problem?
I don't have a piezoelectric unit, which is required to control such a system. As long as she remains on this bed, the life support machine can compensate. But to move around freely, she must have the piezoelectric unit. The same unit is used in Mech-On, so if you were to find some Mech-On parts...
But where?
Well, outside of the village at the base of Digit 5, there's a beach. Debris from above washes the shore there. You might be able to find one among the Mech-On wreckage.
We'll take a look. The beach at the base of Digit 5, right?
Yes. It gives off a faint red glow, so it might be easier to find at night.
I'm on it. Let's go. Electric unit coming for you. Calculated, dude, thank you so much for the 10 gift subs. Once again,
yes.
Thank you for the continued support, brother. It is just mind-boggling. Thanks so much, man. Really appreciate it. Everyone enjoy your gift subs. Big thanks to Calculated. May it take some of your time, yada, yada, yada. Yeah. What you got? I'm on it. Whatever it is. Volt hack. Tack in the power of Juju. Collect 5 lots of Crabble back moss, which I clearly have none of. We got a lot of moss to get. Don't worry about that. I think that heart-to-heart is between Dunban and Fiora, actually, so we can't even do it right now. It's raining! Why is it always raining no matter where I go? Every time. Stupid rain. Bum. The legendary Duncan. Oh my goodness. That's stupid IG. It was an IGN. I think it was an IGN review. Truly terrible. This must be one of the digital filaments we need. Nice. Choke's best friend, Rain. Oh, man. Give me all of your digital filaments. They all belong to me. Giant mech on debris. Start getting ourselves some fast travel points. I know that level 80 unique spider is at the end of one of these fingers. Don't want to mess with that boy. Mine. Also mine. You want to go? You want to go, fool? You want to go? Bring it on. You're going down. This dumb idiot does not stand a chance. There's something I saw something in chat a minute ago that I wanted to say something about, but I can't remember what it was, and I don't see the message in chat that I was thinking of. Have you ever played Xenoblade Chronicles X? Yeah, I played that on the channel when it first came out. That was like the first game that gave my channel its big break, basically. Fine. Hi, guys! I believe I was around, like, it was back when I was still around, like, 600 subs, I think, when Xenoblade Chronicles X came out, and I played it day of release. What enemy am I? Maybe this one right in front of me. But, I played Xenoblade Chronicles X, and a lot of people found that playthrough. And, I went from, like, I'd been doing YouTube for, like, a year, I think a year or two, maybe 2 years at the time. And I was only at, like, 600 subs, and then over the course of, like, 3 months, I tripled my sub count, got up to, like, 2K. So Xenoblade Chronicles X was a really big deal for my channel. The game lagged there, and I couldn't press B on time. Very unfortunate. Excuse me, sir. Please die. Thank you.